How are you? I'm good, thank you. And are you a first-time patient? Okay. Do you have an appointment today? You do? Okay. Can you hold on just 1 second? Okay, what's your last name? How do you spell that? E-R, okay. And your first name? Okay. And can you confirm your date of birth for me? 19. Okay. All right. Okay, you are in our system. And can you confirm your time of appointment? Yes, 3 o'clock. Good job. 15 minutes early, good. That should give you plenty of time to fill out the paperwork. Have you filled out the paperwork online? No? Okay, that's fine. Alright, so since you are a new patient, I have a couple of questions to ask you. And your doctor you'll be seeing, okay, Dr. Uni. She's a really good doctor. You'll like her a lot. Alright, and this is just a general checkup? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll go ahead and put that in the system. And you want that checked out, right? Okay. So you fell out of a tree. Okay. How are you feeling today? Pain. Okay. Makes sense. Alright, so the first thing I need is your telephone number. Okay. Alright. And what's your address? Okay. Is that an apartment? No. Okay. What's your zip code? Alright. Okay. And did you bring your proof of ID? And I need an insurance card. Okay, I can wait. Okay, wonderful. Right. I just need to input some information if you just want to hold on 1 second. And this is your insurance, correct? Okay. Oh no, I was just wondering if you were on a family plan. Okay. Okay. Here's your cards back. Thank you very much. Alright, so it looks like we have all of your important information in our system. And I have some paperwork for you that I need you to fill out. Okay, so since we don't, it looks like we don't have any of your past records. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you a medical records release form. So I need you to fill this out for me. And alright, so I just need you to fill out your name, your address. I definitely need your social security number. And I need to know, we just need your last year. That's pretty specific that we do need that. Your last year of your records, yes. Any consultations, any emergency operations that you've had, we need that from a medical facility that you've been to in the last year. So if you can make sure you fill that out, that would be great. Okay. This is your history form. So first I need you to fill out your name, your primary information, social security number, email address. I don't have your email address in here, so I need to get that. Your work phone, we do need that. We need your place of work. I also need to know are you the responsible party? Okay, so I don't have anybody else coming in for you. So you can just leave that blank. I need you to, even though I have your insurance in the system, I need you to fill out your primary insurance company information. And do you have secondary insurance? You do. Okay. I'll need that card when you come back up. And if you don't have it on you, that's fine. But I do need you to fill out your secondary insurance. Okay. And if you've had any accidents in the last year, then I just need you to sign down here. Okay. Alright. And now this is going to be your medical history. So it's going to ask you a series of questions that you're going to need for your interview with your nurse whenever you go in back to see her. She'll go over these with you as well. And we also need these for the doctor. So I just need to know your family history. If you have any diseases in your family or any medical problems in your family. So I just need you to go ahead and fill that out for me. And I need you to specify exactly what those are. If you could also, could you state whether it's on your maternal side or your paternal side, just with an M or P. Okay. Now we also need your other history. We need to know how regularly you exercise. I need to know when your last tetanus shot was. Do you have your shots with you? Okay, that's fine. If you can recall a date, or maybe from your past records, once we get those delivered from your past medical facilities, we can figure that out then. Okay. So I also need to know your smoking history and your drinking history. If you've done any alcohol or drugs, if you could be honest for us, that would be great. But I also understand if you would prefer to withhold some things, but try to be as honest as you can. And this is for female patients only. So if you are a female, I need you to fill out if you've had any pregnancies, if you have any children, your last menstrual cycle, things like that. If you've had any mammograms or pap smears, things like that. So you can go ahead and sign that for us and print your name, sign it down here, and leave your date. That would be great. Okay, so the last part, I just need you to fill this out. This is an acknowledgement of notice of our privacy practices. So I need you to, of course, fill out your name, your date of birth, that you've received the privacy practices with your signature, and I need you to fill out any contact information of people close to you that you'd feel you could trust with your information. So say you're to be sick or not able to make it in, but you need to pick up some medical records. I need these to be filled out for us. And if you could fill out their name, their relationship, and their phone number. So If you can also specify whether we can leave personal information on your voicemail or through text messages, go ahead and specify right there. And down here are just our locations of offices. So I think that is it for all of your paperwork. So go ahead and fill that out for me. And whenever you're done, just come back up and we'll talk then. Okay. Sure, I'll see you in a second. Hi. Are you all done with your paperwork? Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and review this. Make sure that I have all of your information filled out. All your signatures, things like that. Okay. Alright, I see that you didn't fill out your address here. Do you want me to go ahead and fill it out for you? Okay. So what's your address? 2. Okay. Is that with an ER? Okay. Alright. Zip code. Okay. Alright. And you didn't sign this down here. If you could sign that for me, that would be great. Just right down here. Okay. Alright. Okay, and so your secondary insurance company, did you want me to fill that out for you? Did you want to get your card out? Okay. Oh, sure, I'll take that. Okay. Oh. Alright, let's go ahead and fill that out. Okay. Okay, so your secondary insurance is under parent's name? Okay, that's fine. It does say your copay amount is $10. You're aware? Okay, good. It's not bad at all. That's a great deal. Alright. Here's your card back. Very good. Okay. And looks like you had some questions about these. Okay. What did you have some questions about? The family history, if you're not sure, don't worry about it. It looks like you weren't sure about a couple of things. That's absolutely fine. The nurses, they'll be fine with that. Okay. And alright, so I just need you to sign this. That's okay. And date it. And date down here. Okay. I actually don't think you dated a couple of these. Alright, I can just go ahead and date down here. And date down here. Alright, so I think we are all good. I'm going to put this in our system right now. Okay. And so the nurse should be out in a few minutes. You do have about 5 minutes left before she should come out, so you have a couple of minutes to just sit back and relax. there any questions that you have for me? Nope. Okay. Yeah, the nurse is just gonna bring you back there, and she's gonna take your vitals, weight, height, and blood pressure, things like that. Since it is a general physical, she's gonna go over everything with you. If you have any questions for the doctor, it looks like you did have a physical about 3 years ago, based off of your information. Okay. So she's just going to go over that a bit with you as well. Hopefully by the time you get back there, we'll have your medical records in and faxed to us. So that'll be good. And I think everything else looks really good. Can I just have your email address really quick? Okay. How do you spell that? Gmail.com. Alright. And do you have an alternate, just in case? Work email? Okay. What's your work email? Alright. Alright. Looks like everything is good. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming in a little bit early and getting this done. Nurse Ashley should be out with you any moment now, so just have a seat. It was nice meeting you too. See you in a little bit. Bye-bye. Hi there. My name is Ashley. Nice to meet you. I'm going to be your nurse today. Okay. Alright, so, Gabrielle said that you came in today originally for your general physical. But Hello there. How are you? Good, good. Well, my name is Dr. Ayuni. It's very nice to have you in today. It's nice to meet you. Okay, so originally the plan was you came in here for a general physical, but recently you had an accident, from what I'm told. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Nurse Ashley wrote down a couple of things. She said that you fell out of a tree, right? Okay. And she mentioned that it was because of a cat. Okay. Alright. And you have some wounds, obviously. I can see them on your arm. And a head wound as well. Okay. So, while I'm in here, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at your wounds. I want to make sure that they're just superficial, like she wrote, and nothing to be any more worried about. I specifically would like to look at your head wound a little bit. Okay? Alright, so we're just going to also do some pretty normal things for a doctor's office. I am going to check your breathing, okay? Alright. Just okay. Good. Alright. So we just want to go ahead and sit tight for a second. Okay. Okay. So what I need for you to do for me, because I'm just going to stick this on your chest, okay? Alright. Can you breathe in for me? Good. Breathe in. And exhale. And again. And exhale. Okay. And again. And exhale. Good. A little bit lower. And exhale. Good. And again. And exhale. Okay. And I'm going to come behind you. And I'm going to need you to breathe for me again, okay? Okay. Can you breathe in for me? Okay. And again, inhale. Okay. A little bit lower now. see on your back as well that you had a scratch that I'm guessing the nurse didn't notice earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that up as well. Alright. Okay. So as far as your arm is concerned, looks like we have a couple in your arm. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Alright, I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna be using, first what I wanna do is I'm gonna clean your wounds out just a little bit. Using a topical solution. Okay, good. Alright, and if you want to just stick your arm out for me. Okay. A little bit more. Make sure there's no debris in there. Okay, good. And I'm gonna put a little bit of antiseptic on there as well. Okay? So this shouldn't burn at all. Okay, go ahead and put right. Okay, so I'm going to put this right into the wound, okay? Okay. And this one looks like it. This one and the one on your back looks like it's your smallest ones, okay? Okay. Just hold out your arm just a little bit. Alright. Okay. So that one should heal up pretty quickly, maybe a couple of days. You're not experiencing any pain from that one, right? Okay, good. Alright, so this next one. Alright, that's on the underside of your arm. Okay, that one is a bit bigger. I really don't think you'll need stitches for that one, so I'm going to do the same procedure. I'm going to go ahead and pour some of the topical solution on the cotton ball. Okay. And I'm going to be cleaning this one out, okay? Does look like you have some dirt in there. It should come right out though, okay? Is it painful at all? No? Okay, good. I'm going to put a little bit of the solution right onto the wound, alright? Okay. It's tickling a little bit, yeah, it's going to bubble up. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put some of stick right on here. Again. Okay. I'm going to put this right into the wound, okay? I just want to dab it in. I don't want to be too rough. Let me know if you're uncomfortable at all, okay? Alright. Okay. So I'm going to open one of these. I'm going to be using a gauze on your arm. And I'm going to tape around that to hold the gauze down, okay? Okay. So I want you to hold your arm out, alright? Okay, just hold it right there. I'm going to use a little bit of tape. Okay. Just keep that arm up for me. Only a little bit longer. Okay. I'm just going to tape that right down on your arm. Okay. Just a couple more pieces. Alright. Okay, looks good. Alright, so I think all the cuts on your arms are good. You got a couple little scrapes. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray this. It's an antiseptic as well, but it's a spray version of it. But the benefit of this is it cools instantly and it dries instantly. So, or dries instantly and cools as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spray this on your arm, okay? On that arm. So hold that out for me. Good. Alright. And this one as well. Looks like we got a couple on your little fingers. Alright. Alright, good. That wasn't painful at all, right? Okay, good. Wonderful. You're doing really good. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to check your head, okay? I want to make sure that that one doesn't need stitches because your nurse wasn't too sure, which is absolutely fine. And you did check off that you have no allergies, right? Okay, good. Alright. Okay. So, I'm going to be separating your hair. I do need you to tell me, though, if it is uncomfortable at all, if you experience any pain at all. Okay? Alright. Alright, pretty substantial gash, but I think we'll be okay. Okay? So the idea now is I'm gonna clean it out pretty thoroughly. I don't think we'll need to cut any of your hair. I think I'll be able to get to it fine. Alright. So I'm just gonna be pouring some of this directly onto your hair, okay? Onto your scalp. Alright. Pouring some on this cotton ball as well. Just so I can clean it out a little bit better. You feel it bubbling? Good. Means it's getting all the debris out that may be lodged into the wound. Is that uncomfortable at all? Alright. Okay, good. First step's done. Now, I'm going to spray some of this in. This is the same thing we used on your arm. But I want to make sure that we get enough antiseptic on you, okay? So, go ahead and should not spray in your eye. Alright. Just to double check. I'll be using a little bit more of this version. Alright. Okay, I want to make sure I get deep into the wound, okay? Alright. You're doing really good. Very calm. Alright. Okay, so I do have this gauze as well. This is just gonna protect your head from getting any more dirt or debris in it. Is that okay that I put this on your head? Okay, good. Okay, and I'm going to be using some more tape. Where did my tape go? Oh, there it is. One more piece of tape. Okay, so I don't think the one on your back needs any bandaging, but I am going to go ahead and put some antiseptic on it. I just want to make sure, and I don't want to use a cream version because I'm pretty sure it's going to come off with you if you put your shirt back over it. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one as well, okay? You just want to turn around for me? Okay, yeah, just turn around. Alright, now we're just going to go ahead and spray this on your back. Right there. Okay. I'm just going to examine your back a little bit, make sure that we don't have any cuts that I'm missing. Alright. Okay. I'm just going to be examining your upper portion of your back. Alright, everything looks good. There are a couple more tiny scrapes. And just to be safe, I'm going to spray just a little bit more of this, okay? Alright. Okay, you can go ahead and turn back around for me. Alright. Good. Okay. You don't feel sticky. Okay, you shouldn't feel sticky at all. Alright. Can't believe how fast we got your records in. You actually have a pretty clear history. You look very healthy. It doesn't look like anything is wrong with you other than the fall that you had today. I'm really sorry that you had to go through that. Okay. Alright, so in terms of your general health, outside of the fall, I think everything looks good. I think you look healthy for your age. Great weight, great height. Everything is perfect. How do you feel about it? Good. Alright, well, it does look like you have your yearly inspection coming up. And so I think you should definitely do that. I unfortunately am not the doctor to do that for you. But if you do need a referral, I'll be happy to give you some referrals. Okay, good. Okay. And you're not on any medication right now, correct? Temporary? Okay. Alright. I think everything looks great. I am going to prescribe you a steroid that's just going to help with the inflammation of your wounds, especially with that head wound up there, okay? If anything happens to where you feel like it's been getting infected, please call me. But I'm going to send you home with some antibiotics and a steroid. And I also am going to be sending you some samples of the antiseptics that we have and a couple of bandages. So I want you to take those home and be sure to clean out all of your wounds, okay? Alright. Good deal. And what pharmacy do you use? Okay. Is it off of 6th? Alright. Perfect. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call in your prescription, and you can pick it up anytime after 5. Alright? Well, it was very nice to meet you. Alright. Very nice to meet you. And I will see you soon. Take care of those wounds, okay?